and welcome. Alright, we started the process of developing power, and in developing power we started with a combat attitude to focus the mind on one point of concentration. And those of you who practice that exercise would have found that as you concentrated your power, there's a certain degree of need with your combat attitude to stimulate the body to support that primal reptilian brain. The primal reptilian brain is a survival mechanism. That means the body's going to get hyper engaged. But as you apply that mechanism and the pineal gland's pumping with this endorphin, this power, and you let the body go and you keep the mind concentrated, some interesting things start to happen. The physical body starts to relax, and this energy gets centered in your mental body and the spirit, and the spirit starts to expand with a really high level of intensity, and your eyes open and you feel your environment. The secret to this particular type of training of the mental body of the spirit, to training of the will, the fire pillar of the mind, is how you let go of your body. How do you release your body? So this quality of relaxation, where let's say if I'm concentrating there and I lock combat attitude on, my body's engaged. Now as I relax and release my body, I bring the power up into my mind. I bring it into my eye consciousness and my eyes. The fire element's connected to the eyes. So I've got to transfer physical tensile force from here to here, into my third eye, into my divine eye. So I've got to take all that energy and say, no, I'm going to gather it up and put it up into the upper dantian, and then I'm going to radiate it out onto my meditation object. I'm going to continue doing that for an hour of letting my body go and increasing the intensity of my eye consciousness. Now in the beginning, 2 minutes, plenty. And then go 12, 15 minutes. Then go 45, 55 minutes. And then you may be looking at 3-hour rhythms. And then after that, you're going to do right through the whole day, sunrise to sunset. Sunrise to sunset training is the fastest way to develop. I don't suggest doing more than that. If you're going from this 12-hour to a 16-hour training day, there's a type of chemical overload that your body goes through. There's a fatigue which starts to happen. I found this half of the day of solid practice is ideal. It builds up a huge amount of power and allows your mind to have rest time. When you have rest time, no problems. Read a book, watch a movie, indulge in media. And you'll find that exercise you did for the previous 12 hours will just be floating there the whole time. It'll just be in the background. And the idea of that 12-hour rest time is just to be able to let go of your willpower. During the 12-hour training time, it's a product of will. You're training your will, sunrise to sunset every day, you focus, providing you have the time and space for this. And what's going to happen as you go through this process is your will gets stronger and your body's relationship to your will softens. You do not need your body to strengthen the will. Why is this important? Well, when you die, what happens? Your physical body dies. It drops off. Your astral body is subject to breath. It drops off. The mental astral matrix, which holds the 3 dantians, 3 bodies together, dissolve. Physical astral body start dissolving back into the elements. And your mental body disconnects and floats. Now the buoyancy of your mental body is subject to a vibrational scale. Like attracts like. What is the frequency of your mental body? If you're a biker and you enjoy alcohol, drugs and women and rock and roll, you're going to go to biker heaven. Your vibration is going to match that. Boom, that's where you're going to go. If you're a Buddhist who's been cultivating Buddha's light and the center of gravity of consciousness is centered in Buddha's light, you'll go straight to that Buddha's light realm, vibrationally match, and your mind will pull up to it. Very high chance that you can have a large support of your spiritual beings, your spiritual family around you when you pass as well. If you've been training non-dual light, then the frequency of non-dual light, and there's a spectrum of light which is almost non-dual, but your willpower exceeds the samsaric force to push you into reincarnation. So that will, being stable in samadhi, allows you to go to a non-dual light space in which to continue your development without the need for reincarnation. And this is a non-returner in Buddhism. In Hermetics, that's the first platform you want to stand on, is that state of non-dual light. Master your concentration. Get your will working for you. This is most easily done in 12-hour training days. Sunrise to sunset. Take your meditation object, lock onto it like a pit bull, get those endorphins rushing, activate the reptilian brain, release the body tensions that accompany that, and once they all soften off and all those body tensions disappear and it's just a concentrated samadhi mind, the body's going to sit still, there's no movement. The mind is going to sit still, there's no movement. The astral body is completely subservient to you, and your will is completely focused. And this is what we're after. This type of concentration that's released of the body, where the body completely let go, is most easily achieved by using the combat attitude of the body to get there. If you just go, okay, I'm going to relax and I'm going to concentrate on my breathing, you're going to fail. I can almost guarantee it. It's very difficult. It takes a good decade of effort to master observing the rising and falling wave of breath in a classical Buddhist sense. But if you focus your combat attitude, get your reptilian brain activated, and use that as a vehicle for concentration, within days, if you're doing the 12-hour days, within 3 days, you'll be able to sit quietly, the mind will be quiet, your meditation will be strong, and you'll be focused like a pit bull. And every exercise that you choose to do, you succeed because you chose to do it. You will it to be so. This is the fastest way to move through the initiation text, or to move through any metaphysical training process. You have to take control of your will and master that quality of will. And doing this through the reptilian brain, through the warrior's meditation path, that's the quickest. Thank you for your attention.